Hi, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about a most controversial issue about management. That is, management can be treated as a profession or not. So, before we are going to discuss that controversial issue that management includes in profession or not, first of all, we are going to discuss about what is a profession. The word profession that we use in our day-to-day life, we are using profession or professional professions for medical practitioners or doctors, or we use advocates or professionals, etc. But can we call a manager as a professional or not? That is the issue that we are going to discuss today. So, first of all, we are going to discuss about what is a profession. So, all occupation can be treated as profession or not. Here, it tells that profession is an occupation for which specialized knowledge, skills and trainings are required, and the use of these skills are not meant for self-satisfaction, but these are used for larger interest of the society, and the success of use of these skills is measured not in terms of money alone. See that? All occupation cannot be called as profession, but there are some occupation which requires some specialized knowledge, some specialized skill and trainings. So the professions which are required specialized knowledge, skills and trainings are called professions. And there is another condition to call an occupation as a profession. The use of these skills are not meant for self-satisfaction. If anybody is using this specialized knowledge, skills and trainings for earning money, for self-satisfaction, then we call that occupation is not a profession. So one occupation is having specialized knowledge, skills and trainings, and one is using this specialized knowledge, skills and training for not for self-satisfaction. And another condition is that and one is using this specialized knowledge, skills and training not for self-satisfaction but for larger interest of the society. See that? It is an occupation which are having specialized knowledge, skills and trainings, and one occupant, he is using this specialized knowledge, skills and training not for self-satisfaction but for he is using it for the larger interest of the society. And another condition is that we can measure that occupation as a professional occupation, but we can't measure it for not in terms of money alone. That is, a person, he is earning more money from his occupation, and he is using this occupation for self-satisfaction, and he is not using his skills and knowledge for larger interest of the society, then we can't call that occupation as a profession. So we can say that there are occupation, we can call that occupation as profession if it requires some specialized knowledge, skills and trainings, and one is using these skills not for self-satisfaction, but they are using these skills and the specialized knowledge for larger interest of the society, and the success of use of these skills is not measured in terms of money alone. Next, what are the features of a profession that we are going to discuss next? The first condition is that, or first feature of this profession is that there should be well-defined body of knowledge. So every profession, there is a practice of systematic body of knowledge which helps the professional to gain specialized knowledge of that profession. So see that in an occupation, we can call that occupation as a profession if there is a well-defined body of knowledge. So this body of knowledge helps these professionals to gain specialized knowledge in that profession. So in case of management, management is also having this systematic body of knowledge. So we can call management as a profession in case of this well-defined body of knowledge. That in case of management, there are a lot of books available for management studies, and the management scholars are using these books to analyze various situations, and they try to develop new principles to tackle with various managerial situations. So presently, this feature of management, that is well-defined body of knowledge of management, is present in management also. So we can treat management as a profession in management as a profession. Next, we are going to the second feature, that is restricted entry is necessary in for a profession. In case of management, this restricted entry is not there in managerial profession, but it is available in case of medical practitioners or advocates and all. That is, to become an advocate or to become a doctor, he or she has to write some examination, and he or she has to do a particular duration courses, etc. But in case of management, this restricted entry is not there. So anyone can become a manager. It doesn't require any basic qualification like MBBS or law degree, etc. But anyone can become a manager in case of this management. So presently, this feature of profession is not present in management, but very soon it will be included in the statutory backing. That is, to become a manager, one should have certain qualification like MBA. It will come in very soon. Next condition is that presence of professional association. As we all know that to become a doctor, he or she should register with Medical Council of India, or to become an advocate, he or she has to register in a Bar Council of India. So all such professions are having a professional association, an association of these professionals. But in case of management, association are there in national, international level, but it is not statutory. Even though there are having AIMA, All India Management Association, or National Institute of Professional Management at Calcutta, etc., even though there are having certain professional association, the registration is not mandatory in case of management. But in case of other professional like MBBS or lawyers, it is mandatory. They have to be a member in Medical Council of India, or they have to be a member of Bar Council of India. But it is not necessary in case of management. So nowadays, presently we can say that the management is not a profession, but very soon it will be included in the statutory. So very soon it will become a manager or a managerial profession. He or she has to register in AIMA or in certain authorities like that. Third condition is that there should be existence of ethical codes. All professionals should have some ethical codes. These codes are created and implemented by the professional association. So, All India Medical Association put some ethical codes for doctors. Like that, Bar Council, they are creating some ethical codes for advocates, etc. Like that, All India Management Association, AIMA, has devised a code of conduct for Indian managers, but legally it is not approved. Legally it is not compulsory for all managers registered in AIMA. But presently this feature of profession is not present in management, but very soon it will also included in with statutory backing. Next one is service motive. So the basic motive of every profession is to serve the clients with dedication. So all the professionals are serving their clients with a dedicated mind. But the purpose of management is achievement of managerial goal, like the business organization's goal is to make maximum profit. But nowadays, this profit maximization cannot be the sole goal of an enterprises. Their goal is to survive in the market for a long period, and so a businessman must give due importance to social objectives along with economic objectives. So presently, this profession is not present in management, but very soon it will be included. So we can conclude this as when we compare with the various features of management with various features of profession with management, it can be treated as a profession. But nowadays, due to there's a lack of the statutory backing of managerial functions, we can conclude that management is not a profession nowadays, but very soon it will be included in the professional occupation. Thank you all.